28% slab will become 18% for two-wheelers under 350cc. How do you see this move?
On behalf of Indian consumers, I would still say to the authorities that, you are not doing them a favor by bringing in 18% in place of 28%. It is still high compared to, let's say, a median of 12% by as much as 50%. It's very welcome. It's fabulous. It's fantastic. It'll be great. But it is still on the higher side. And the reason I make this point of it being on the higher side is not to say that I'm not appreciative of it. I'm deeply appreciative. But the point I wish to make is with regard to what you mentioned thereafter about the CC. You see, over 97 or 98% for everything sold in this country is under 350cc. And I personally am of the view that when such policy changes are implemented, we always bemoan the fact that our policies are very complex, outdated, too much legacy, not contemporary, etc. My plea would be that now that we are changing something, please keep it simple. Why not just 18% for everything by excluding products that are above 350cc? We are excluding perhaps by volume the last 1% or 2%. I don't know the exact number. And what are we really achieving by doing that? However, there are two very real downsides to doing this because it creates two very big distortions. One is it creates a distortion in the product portfolio of companies. Wherever you draw the line, I have heard about 200cc, 250cc, 350cc, etc. Wherever you draw the line, you are in a way forcing manufacturers to realign their product portfolio. And the second is it creates a distortion in global alignment. See, we have been saying that in so many industries, India is too far low down the value chain. Even China has moved up so much, not to mention some other ASEAN countries. But it all starts with our own attitude as business people or as policymakers. We are dumbing down the customer. We are saying the Indian customer should only buy a 100cc bike or a 150cc bike by making such policies. Why? If he wants to buy a 100cc bike, let him do so affordably, happily. And in turn, you will strengthen not just the customer, but you will strengthen the companies. You will strengthen Make in India, because when you make it more viable for us to make even a 400, 500cc motorcycle, you make it more viable for the Indian supply chain to develop components for that. You make us more competitive, therefore, vis-a-vis the rest of the world.